Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Tangledeep. Today we're heading out as the Gambler. I think the Gambler seems to me from the abilities to not be a super powerful class, but the cool stuff you can pick up from this class is sort of attack style agnostic, if you understand what I mean. Like, I think once we pick up the basic cool stuff of this class, we should be able to multi-class into any other thing and have it be reasonably effective. So the core deal of the Gambler is, I mean, first of all, obviously lots of stuff with random chance involved, but this is kind of like the thing that I find most interesting. Every time you kill an enemy, or every time you crit, and at random when you kill a monster, so sometimes when you kill a monster, you get a poker card, and we'll just accumulate a hand of poker cards along the bottom of the screen, and then once we have 5 cards, we can use the ability to play our poker hand. Well, you can play your hand before it's 5 cards, but obviously, if it's 5 cards, it can be better. We also have some magic random effects. Spend 10% of your max health if you take at least this much damage within 3 turns. Attack with a fire blast that hits all adjacent foes for 150% of weapon power plus 150% of spirit power. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on here. So I think my goal here is to pick up just cool basic stuff, and then sometime maybe around Duke Dirtbeak, multi-class into something else, because we really haven't gotten to do a lot of multi-classing yet, and I think it's one of the core things is cool about the game. So let's get in there. Let's, do I want Quick Step? I think we're going to play a ranged Gambler, because there's no particular reason to be in melee. So something like Quick Step might be a good idea, but if we're going hard for multi-classing, maybe it's a good idea to pick up Fast Learner. And I think I really like Thirst Quencher. I think Thirst Quencher has saved our life on a number of occasions, and I think I want to stick with it. And I think we're going to be able to make use of that harp, right? We stowed a harp or something. It's some kind of stringed instrument in our safe. Also, we get to start with a free apple, man. I'm assuming we don't have to pay anything to withdraw items. We can store money. Alright, let's get this harp. Is there anything else I want? This will give us keen eyes. Is the harp two-handed? It is two-handed. Okay. So we don't get to offhand. 50% chance to fire an extra bolt at a nearby target. 25% chance to fire at a third target. You know, everything about this screams Gambler. Alright, did I put any armor or anything in here? No, of course not. Why would I do that? Plus 5% chance to crit. Yeah, sure. Why did I put spectacles in here? Oh, you know what? I definitely didn't. There was some stuff in here already. There must have been. I just never looked. Alright, we'll leave the Dungeon Digest for a future character. Okay. I think we're hopefully pretty ready. This seems like a pretty good harp. Seems like a pretty good harp. This seems like a pretty good weapon. I don't know how it's going to work as a harp. I really don't. I have no idea how to tell whether something's a good harp or not. Discover Tsukida's Den. I don't think we've ever seen that before. Between floors 4 and 6. Okay. I can do that. Discover Jelly Grotto. Now, Jelly Grotto I know all about. Do not use your flask until you find it. Yeah, okay. 300 gold's not inconsiderable. Also kill 2 Grotto Flyers. Okay, that one gives XP. The quests that give XP and JP are the ones I'm really looking for. I'll take money, but it's not the thing I'm looking for. We have so many trees now. And I'd really like to get some levels on this Harp of Havoc, so we will be doing some item worlds in it, but let's get a level or 2 first, huh? Let's maybe not be level 1 when we try to do that. So no using the flask for a minute. A glowing hood. What is glowing? I think glowing's plus 10 energy, because the hood has those other stats normally. That seems like a fine thing to find right away. So what is the range on my harp? It's 4. Man. So this thing is functionally just a bow, right? But man, that seems pretty good. Oh, I didn't... Hey, maybe we should, like, have some skills. So Hot Streak is one of those things I like, a get out of jail quickly kind of thing. I don't care if it's free as long as it's fast, man. I was gonna say, did enemies just not spawn this time, or what's going on? So we're really not doing very much damage. Yeah, my swiftness is not very good. Hold up. Improves spirit, energy, and stamina. Yeah, my swiftness isn't that low. Okay. We're gonna use the harp. We're gonna be a ranged character, but let's maybe build up a little bit of swiftness first. You can see we're slowly accumulating our poker hand here. Yay, 36 XP. Does it make sense to lean into swiftness? Swiftness is not like our most natural stat, but I do want to play a ranged character. Yeah. We'll work on it. So I'm doing 29 damage now with the axe. Only 18? Yeah. Alright, we'll keep using the axe for a little while longer. Oh, hey, we have a pair. I don't even know what a pair does. 2 pair. Summon... Oh, I have 2 pair. I do. Summon a bunch of mini Panthox to fight for you. You know what? Let's not do that right now. Why don't we wait until we're in a situation that's a little more dangerous? I wonder how expensive it is to switch classes, and if there's any particular reason. Like, I wonder if it's sensible to pick up a lot of low-level abilities from a bunch of classes, or... Now that we have a pretty good grasp of what the classes do in general, because we, at this point, have played them all at least a little bit, we should be able to figure out some decent... I didn't actually check which stairs were what. We should be able to figure out some decent combos, right? I'm not healing because I think we're going to level up in a second. Yeah, if I can find one more enemy and manage to defeat him despite having very little health. Dash in one of 3 directions at random, leaving flames in your wake. You know what? I'm going to summon these tiny Panthoxes. Good work, guys. Alright, we're going to force this swiftness thing. I'm curious how much you can do that. Get him, guys. This seems like pretty powerful. I mean, 2 pairs not super common, so I guess 2 pairs should be fairly powerful. Right, what are the odds of 2 pair? I used to know a lot of the poker hand odds off the top of my head. I am a little, I use that information infrequently enough that it's not stuck around, apparently. Okay, I equip hide armor. That's good. We should have some armor on. 300 easy gold. Then we may as well run through here and get some easy XP and stuff as well. Yeah, the axe is not a bad weapon to start with. It seems fine. He's trapped. So we can use wild cards when we don't have very many cards. If I use it right now, okay, when I mouse over my hand, it shows you. Right now we have high card. It just throws the lightning card at somebody. I got rerouted by standing in the mud for multiple turns. That's interesting. I thought it was a chance to get rooted when you step in, but apparently it's every turn you're in the mud, there's a chance to get rooted. Alright, well, we can freely use our flask again, which we may start doing. Let's Okay, I'm starting to do much better damage. There may be some... Yeah, I just have a garbage hand. Not doing very much damage to that guy. Alright, we can pick up Roll the Bones. Double Down, which will let us explode in a lot of situations. Basically, anytime we're fighting. Blood Debts lets you pick up... You just press the button and gain 50% health, but then you bleed for a while. I'm not sure if it's actually a bleed effect, but you know what I mean. You lose health for a while. Sleight of Hand... Dazzle and confuse nearby enemies. That might work. I'm kind of curious. I don't remember what Roll the Bones does. Oh, we have enough for both. Sure. We really are picking up job points quickly. Okay, we definitely don't want to teleport back. There's treasure. We can see the treasure. Yeah, if we end up working out our quickness, or our swiftness rather, we may want to multi-class into like hunter. You know, stick with the bow theme. We gotta go. That's right. We gotta go all the way around over here. Man, 4 range is actually pretty nice. Even if you're not quite doing as much damage as you might do in melee. Should we go after... I mean, he's in front of a thing that I don't know what it is. There could be treasure back there. Yeah, and we're hitting hard enough. What's 1 pair? Buff self to increase crit chance. Okay. Let's keep building up this hand. Obviously, with 1 pair as a start, we're in a pretty good place. Also, flush is still possible. I think I'm probably just going to take a rest. Do I have enough food to cook? We should probably pick up Double Down. Double Down will be good no matter what job we end up in. And at this point, I don't know how much I've spent, but we can't be that far off of the advanced passive. Wild cards only draws from 2 suits. That is pretty good. Yeah, let's just rest. We don't really even know any good recipes yet. We have got to get more recipes. Okay, so we do have some lightning abilities. And actually, Double Down does fire damage. A glowtorch might not be a bad idea. It gives plus 10 stamina. It is only 10% extra fire and lightning damage. And I kind of like having the extra hit points. Minus 1 damage from physical. The minus 1 damage from physical adds up. So my total health is only 260. So Double Down should fire like all the time, right? Bam. Aw. I had high hopes for a full house there. Man, who's growing all these carrots? At some point we're going to meet the carrot patch person and they're going to be outraged about how many carrots we have taken and how we have left no carrots for everybody else. This might level us. Yep. There we go. We're pushing that swiftness. Let's keep looking around at least until we can verify that we've taken all the fountains. So what do I want to set up here? Let's roll the bones. Okay, we rolled 1 and 5. Got Hail of Darts, which dealt okay damage. You know what? I'm going to summon the Panthoxes. I have to say, 2 pair feels very strong. And we almost completely stopped taking damage because everything just focuses on the Panthoxes. There's another boss over there. Or another, not boss, but champion. Ah, man. I was going to say, hopefully we can get to him before the Panthoxes disappear. Well, one of them is still alive somehow. I gained the condition Lady Luck. Greatly improved chance to parry, block, and dodge. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Doesn't seem to be that improved. I'm going to... Let's try this. Sleight of hand. Well, it worked. He's confused. Don't know where to move or who to hit. So while they're confused, we probably just want to, like, not stand next to him. If they know they have to move, then they'll potentially move in random directions. Alright, we have a pair right now. It's totally feasible that we can make it to 2 pair. We did not. Well, that's fine. The 1 pair, the buffing our crit chance means we're more likely to pull more cards more quickly. Obviously, we're going to save it for a second until we're fighting something meaningful. Huh. Another fire, really. I don't think I have a lot of cookables. I guess we can make fruit cobbler out of these apples, right? 2 fruits, 1 dessert item. I don't... Is cinnamon a dessert item? Or cinnamon's a spice, right? Yeah, I don't know what seasonings even do. So do we have... We can make carrot stew. Nope, I don't think I have a cheese. Okay, yeah, we can't cook anything meaningful. We could just rest, right? Recover all of our health. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We still have our cheap heal for the level back in town as well. We're still in the easy part of the game. Now, granted, it's a part of the game where I have died many times, but that doesn't mean it's not easy. It just means I'm bad at the game. It's something that will get rectified. This seems like a good time to maybe roll the bones. Okay, when you do Hail of Darts, it hits everybody. That's cool. Let's play my poker hand. Get my significantly increased crit chance. I should have done that first. Go sleight of hand and confuse these guys. Oh boy. Double down. Ah, I'm trying to move away, but I keep getting moved around by the mind control. This might be a good time to use our first flask. So he is now turtle shielding. We should probably not attack him from this angle. We still have our crit chance up. Let's roll the dice again. I have to say, Hail of Darts seems to be the most common effect, and I'm totally okay with that attack just being Hail of Darts. Hail of Darts is great. Sleight of hand, those guys, oh man. So every space is on fire. No, this is safe. No blades are gonna move here. I'm gonna double down. Well, I'm pretty sure that's going to trigger the double down. Yeah, that's okay. Double down's pretty alright. Okay, and we got some cheese. So now we could cook that thing. Although I'm not sure that I really need to. So I guess when we get disarmed, we just run away until it stops being the case. Like, man. This guy sucks. Hot streak. Yeah, come and get me. There we go. His hand is looking pretty bad so far. Well, I feel like we're definitely taking really a lot of damage very, very quickly. Like I said, I don't think that the Gambler is an amazing class. Okay. By itself, I think it serves as a good base for other stuff. Alright, let's double down. I'm pretty sure. Yep, 23. Okay. So the double down has been triggered. As soon as the effect runs out, we will explode. Wow, there's a lot of champions of various types. All we got was high card. Ooh, what was that? Darts of hail. It's like similar effect, but just does water damage. Well, is lucky extra loot chance? Yeah, chance to find extra gold. Don't think I want to equip any of this stuff over the stuff I have on. I will say this, I really like having so many low-cost abilities. It's nice to be able to use your abilities all the time. So Gold Toss allows us to throw money at enemies. Deals 30 to 50 times level as physical. That's pretty powerful. I don't love Blood Debts, but Blood Debts is a thing that could give us the ability to get out of some of the tough situations we've been in the past. We also have a couple of passives left up. I kind of think I want to get Cheat Death next. 50-50 chance not to die when I do the stupid thing that will kill me. Which, let's all be honest, we know is coming. Seems like a fine way to go. Also, I suppose I should be just keeping a low level heal over time effect rolling all the time. Especially if I want to be able to not be constantly using my flask. Man. Every enemy down here, it feels like, has a damage over time effect. I miss being a Budoka already. Let's roll the dice. Honestly, it's probably not worth rolling the dice against one enemy, because the Hail of Darts effect doesn't do that much more damage than my harp does. I hate how far away these things can hit you from. Okay. Hail of Darts does not affect enemies at that distance. Please do not parry my arrows. You are a crab. You're a ridiculously effective crab. Well... under no circumstances will I be allowed to fight this enemy by myself. Man, our crits are pretty solid. Has to do with all the swiftness, I guess. Swiftness does give you extra damage on crits. Yeah, critical hit damage. So we could upgrade our crit chance. That's probably a good idea. Parry chance obviously is also good. Yeah, we might want to take a level or two of this. Crit chance is both extra damage, obviously powerful in that sense, but also it means we get cards more quickly, and that could be important. We haven't really gotten to see the majority of the card effects yet. Alright. Wild cards will only draw from 2 suits from now on, which will increase our chance to see some good stuff. And we may as well just... I don't know the wild cards need to have such a short range. Given how infrequently you get to use it and everything. See, I felt like I clicked right on him, but the character, rather than attacking, moved up and to the left. Alright, so we've dramatically improved our chance of seeing, like, flushes and stuff. I guess it's true that drawing from only 2 suits we have lowered our chance of seeing certain hands, but it's mostly the low hands. Wow. Okay, well this time we definitely don't need to go for the rest, so maybe we just cook something special up. This time, I think campfire meat makes the most sense. We're really not having problems with our stamina or energy. See, I clicked on him, and rather than attacking, it moved adjacent to him. I don't know if crabs are just arrow resistant or what it's going. It seems like it takes forever to kill those guys. Oh hey, we actually got the double attack thing for, I believe, the first time ever. I certainly hadn't noticed it before if it was firing. Okay, well, this has sucked. It's taken me 1,000,000 hits to kill anything all of a sudden. It looks like the poker hand we're pulling is nothing. Let's use double down. We will definitely explode. Nope, we didn't explode because he stopped attacking entirely for several turns. I do wish that the champions at least, like, semi-frequently dropped an item of a higher quality, or it does not feel like, and I know that this is a terrible way of telling whether something is happening or not, but it does not feel like they have any chance of dropping, like, better loot. It's just they always drop something, and I suppose in that sense they have a better chance than normal enemies of dropping better loot, because, you know, in order to drop better loot you have to drop some loot. Ugh, we pulled 1 pair and then immediately got disarmed, but nope. Hail of Darts is not, in fact, going to do any meaningful damage. Yeah, we need more damage. Having to hit a random crabbid like 6 times to kill him, there's no way. There's no way in hell that we will ever kill Duke Dirtbeak. Yeah, 88 damage, man. So see, why is the axe still doing so much more damage? It has lower weapon power, and I have lower stats attached to it. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and do this. So I hit for like 37. 23. It does 53 damage to this guy. I didn't notice if that was a crit or not. And unfortunately, the text doesn't really tell you. It uses some descriptive words, which is fine, but I would like for things to be a little clearer mechanically. Oh, man. Yeah, see, again there I clicked on an enemy and moved instead of attacking in a way that is actually, like, endangering my life. So, I mean, it's weird, but it definitely seems to be the case. You know what? Is there a penalty for using bows in melee? 49, 51... Huh, okay, so I do like half damage against things I'm adjacent to. Is that... I wonder if it's half damage against things that I'm adjacent to, or half damage if something is adjacent to me. Okay, so I just have to be more cognizant of that, that's all. See, why can't High Card hit... High Card is not a good enough skill for it not to be able to hit things that are this close. So yeah, we need to keep a good melee weapon on hand for when things get adjacent. Also, I'm having to flask all the time. So as a class that uses a ranged weapon, you have to have escapes, or you have to level up both your strength and your quickness. That seems like a little bit of an unnecessary burden, maybe? I guess ranged weapons are better than melee weapons in pretty much every game ever, in a way that's difficult to quantify. You can't say, oh, this is 30 hit points better. So they've come up with a strategy for penalizing you for only trying to use ranged weapons. It's an interesting idea. Alright, what's your deal? Are you searching for enlightenment in the wilds of Tangledeep, as I am? If so, you may sit with me and muse upon the serendipity of our meeting. What's your deal, man? I am expertly learned in celestial medicine. Can I have some of that? My medicine is not for those of this world. I cannot offer you any. But perhaps if you bought me some coffee, I could be persuaded to reconsider. Huh. Coffee. Man, I'm not stepping over lava for that. It's almost certainly going to be nothing of value, right? Yeah, okay. So if we could bring back some coffee, here's a question. I wonder if Java beans will do it, or if I have to actually learn a recipe for coffee. So do we want to pick up any more skills from this class? Gold Toss could be powerful, and we do end up not using a lot of our money a lot of the time. Fat Chance could be pretty powerful sometimes. Yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and just learn everything from this class before we move on. Are we pretty much clear? No, there's still like a lot of stuff going on. Alright. I'm wondering if maybe I should head back to town though. It's been a little while since we've been back there. There's a cheap heal waiting for us. And we can check the level on this item in the item world and see if it is reasonable for us to go into it. Alright, I don't suppose you have any coffee. Bandages would be a really nice thing to have. Barrier potion, huh? Ooh, teleportation scroll. This is a good way out of some very frustrating situations. I don't suppose you have any coffee. You should definitely grab some lightning brew. Mint herb brew, as always. Freeze vial's a good idea. Turkey and chicken-based recipes are important. Wait, I have fish, don't I? Do I have 2 fish? I do have 2 fish. Let's go buy a bag of grain. That's the recipe I'm thinking of, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I should have put the cinnamon on it just so that I could see what the cinnamon does. Well, let's go... Okay. So the cinnamon had those effects in the blue there. Okay, that's pretty powerful. Cinnamon adds extra HP regeneration, which could be more relevant on some other foods, probably. Slay the Grim Crabbid for some money. Sure, I guess I will. Give a Floraconda in the Fungal Caves some pumpkin bread. I like 164 job points, but we're going to have to find some pumpkin bread. Also, man, that sounds really good right now. Spirit-linked runic garb of scavenging. 10% chance to restore energy when hit. That's interesting. Ooh, plus lightning damage dealt. It's a fairly significant amount, too. I don't think I'm going to buy any of this stuff, though. Wait, what was that night ring? Ah, shadow damage. Fair enough. Oh, hey, I should probably take this heal real quick. And let's go see about jumping into this weapon. Did I bring a second ranged weapon? Yeah, I have a javelin. That'll work fine. This actually has lower weapon power, despite having better range. Yeah, javelin will be fine. Okay, what level would that be? Starting level 1, final level 3? Okay. Guaranteed upgrade plus 25 power sounds good to me. Let's go hard on this. I still have no idea, like, what extra magic chance really means. I'm assuming just suffixes, and I don't know if it's... I assume if it was not possible to get suffixes on these items, then... these, like, special orange-named items, then it wouldn't let me spend the gold, right? Let's maybe not spend everything. We'll go for 60% extra chance. So do we... is the... 43 damage... Okay, no. Spears seem to work just fine at point-blank range. A champion grizzled salamander. Wow, that gold frog disappeared. Where'd he go? That's not even him. That's a different gold frog. Okay, they bounced off over that way, I guess. Well, I mean, we're going to go find them, right? Where do they keep going? This one's pretty low. No, he's not. I think I must have seen the number backwards. Am I wearing loud armor? No. What is going on with all the enemies just finding their way over to me? Alright, good stuff. Another copy of Dungeon Digest. It seems like the gold frogs have pretty good loot. The gold frogs have loot that's sort of makes up for how bad champion loot is. Alright, I don't really need to fight either of those guys. Let's focus on trying to figure out where that gold frog went. Yeah, also we should kill him, probably. Okay, mint or brew, very valuable. Anything that can restore your health instantly without putting any, hunger debuff on you. It's nice. Or any fullness debuff, rather. Sort of the opposite of a hunger debuff, really. That gold frog evaporate or something? Huh. Yeah, I guess the second gold frog is just gone? Maybe they can despawn if you're far away from them for a little while? Well, that's disappointing. I wish the gold frog didn't have the ability to bounce away from you through walls. That's annoying. Well, we could go, just like, go right up. Maybe we should. I'm gonna push it a little bit, because you guys know how I am. Huh. Please do not explode me. I will come back for the loot. Okay, seeds for another tree. I am down with that. Well, I'm up flask uses. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe we should, like, cut our losses here. A constant low-tier healing effect running at all times. Man, I cannot wait to have my harp back, man. This having to be close to enemies to fight them stuff is driving me crazy. Oh. A friendly jelly. I guess it's just a feature of item worlds that sometimes you charm things. This is a king, ancient cave stalker, but he is not the item king. Or the memory king. It's just a random other kind of king. Good work, Salamander. You died bravely for the cause. Healing effects are doubled. This is a nice place to be. Nope, that's another non-memory king. Okay, he's summoning lots of different colored bone crabs. I wonder if their differing colors actually mean anything? Huh, my roll the bones just didn't happen? There we go. I'm not going to want to be right in this space in a second. Or anywhere, actually. I just want to be somewhere else. Well, I'll tell you what, Double Down is pretty strong. Hammer of Stealth? Monsters less likely to notice you. This is the kind of thing that we maybe should hold on to in case we want to play another heavy armor character. I feel like the monsters are less aggressive in this item world than they have been in other ones. I feel like as soon as we got to level 3, we were hunted by the Memory King last time. There he is. And it's not because of our loud armor or anything, because we were inside the armor. We didn't actually have the loud armor on when it happened. Although, the effect of the loud armor definitely was noticeable, and it's something we really need to be cautious about doing again in the future. Yeah, let's take another level of swiftness. Obviously, I intend to be mostly using ranged weapons. Huh, again, I hit roll the bones and it didn't do anything. It definitely used my turn, but it just didn't do anything. It's weird. Champion Blood Eyes the Aracudas. It would be really cool if this materialized shadow effect would end. Alright, finally. We'll take Blood Toss next. It probably doesn't matter. Neither one of them is stuff I'm going to use frequently. Okay. So it looks like no, we did not get any additional magic. Maybe you can't get additional magic on items like this, but again, it seems odd to me that they would even let you pay if you couldn't. Alright, so we are out of... Oh, hey, how you doing? Stop. So right, I clicked here, and it talked to the frog. Reproducibly. Weird. They've definitely got some, like, bugs in their pathfinding code. If I had to guess, the problem is that this, because you can move diagonally, if I click on this space, this path, and the straight path are all equally an equal amount of distance, and so it selects one of them at random, but I don't think a human would ever think, I'm going to click here, and it should automatically route me through 2 diagonal moves. That is definitely something that's going to cause occasional problems. Oops, sorry. I want to just go straight to all of the unequipped common gear. And then by any chance do you have coffee? You do not. What's a job change scroll cost? 500 gold. So it's like about the same as just paying for one. It's weird that only some of the shops refreshed. Why would it be some of them? Why not all or nothing? Well, I guess we can take the job change scroll. Like I think the cost of job changing is level times 100. Let's see. Does he charge 600 right now? Yeah, so technically this job change scroll is actually cheaper. We probably don't need to stock up for future job changes. Okay, you have nothing new. Do I have any cooking to do? I don't think so. I have another bag of grain, but I don't have any fish for it. Nah, we're fine. And let's go ahead and use this butler's bell as well. There's no reason to hold on to it. Grain, milk, fish, and chips. Okay. I suppose let's head back into the dungeon. Alright, so we've got our harp for when we're able to fight enemies the way we want to fight them, and our spear for when they get a little too close. And sometimes the spear will crit enemies in a way where I will get to move away from them and shoot at them with the harp. So that's cool. We're starting to get some pretty okay damage out of this thing. Ooh, hey, free chicken dinner. I gotta say, I'm not feeling totally sanguine about our hopes with... Damn it. Duke Dirtbeak, but... Oh, what am I doing? Gotta switch it up in melee. But I feel like we have a good strategy now, a functional strategy. I get what they were going for with the range penalty against adjacent enemies, but man, it doesn't feel very good. It's very easy to just be attacking and not remember to switch. Joke's on you, nerd. I actually wanted to be all the way over here. Yeah, these bog frogs are a little bit tougher. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe my theory on... Oh, jeez. Maybe my theory on what's causing the weird movement isn't right, because sometimes we move when I definitely don't give a move order. Like when I click on an enemy, sometimes it moves me. So maybe it's just an issue with it, for some reason, not correctly tracking where I'm clicking. Alright, well... How much gold do I have? Where do I even see that? 1651. So 30 to 50 times my level is at most 300 of it. And it will do 300 damage spread evenly over all of the enemies I hit with it. Okay, that's a 3-target thing. So actually, we could use this to probably kill Duke Dirtbeak pretty quickly. As long as we're careful about how we target it. Okay, so now he's close enough to hit him with the high card, and we can start drawing new cards. I'm also going to roll the dice. Yeah, if we're careful with the way we aim the money toss ability, we can probably get, you know, 300 or so damage directly onto Dirt. Why is this so hard for me to say? Duke Dirtbeak himself. That should get us through. At least I hope so. And screw those spine bros. Those things are the worst. Did I find the stairs? Okay, it looks like there's a passage up here that I haven't... Ah, yes. See, it moved it... When I clicked on him, it moved me toward him again. Very strange. Alright, I've been disarmed. I'm going to double down. I have very strong suspicions about how this is going to go. I don't want to risk running out of here. Yeah, I don't want to risk using my hot streak, because it could carry me right into a materialized nightmare, right? Alright, well, we sure did explode for 144 damage. Get one good shot out of our harp. I'm actually really low on health. I should eat something. Let's eat something substantial. Alright, I'm pretty sure I did not plant the seeds that I currently have here. Right. The spiny maze is actually going to be way less annoying with this character. Anybody who has a ranged weapon. Although I do need to not click so fast so that I don't yield first attack to the spinies. So a lot of roguelike or roguelite or whatever type games have sort of Diablo style loot systems, and I say Diablo style because that's the way like I was introduced to it. Although it is actually more similar to the early roguelikes, but I think it's how much loot in a system like that has to be not garbage, I guess is the question. I feel like this game has too many whites. Like I pick up too much stuff that is just not meaningful. But I suppose if you take it too far in the other direction, you run the risk of making cool items not feel special and exciting anymore. Right, you could just drop a lot fewer items in total. I don't think there's really anything wrong with that, but I think that that's a direction that the industry as a whole has decided they are not going to go. Hey, lucky sturdy boots. Those are not going to be good enough to make my accessory slots, right? I'm still using the Sure Strike ring. I mean, 5% chance to crit just seems really important. On a class that gains extra ability from critting. Constant low-level healing effect running. I can't even see what's hitting me. How is it that this thing has better vision than I do? Its eyes are made of spikes, probably. Oh yeah, flush. Gains super haste. Yeah, I have to say, drawing from only 2 suits has actually been a real bummer, because it makes pairs less likely, and that means we're not seeing 2 pair all the time anymore. And I really like 2 pair. Man, the little ones really don't deal any damage anymore. I'm not sure if there's scaling in the damage equation based on level difference or anything, but there almost has to be, right? Alright, a deflecting filter is fine. That's basically loot. But like basically what I'm saying with the loot thing is I just don't... I pick up all the items because I know I'm supposed to. And I do know that, it is better to pick up the items than to not pick up the items. Everything's gold. It all converts into something useful eventually. But I feel like picking the items up is a sort of a chore rather than something that's exciting. It's a difficult problem to solve. Especially since so many different people are going to have different apprehensions of what the correct amount of loot is, or what an exciting amount of loot is. Alright, we need to still check out this. It would be cool if we could get a full clear of the place, because you get some extra JP. There you go. How close are we to maxing this class out? We are 13 job points off. So we're probably going to want to change pretty soon. We can change before we go up to fight What's-His-Face. We did it. So now that it's only drawing 7s or higher, though, we should start to see pairs a little bit more frequently again. We've carved a lot of the, a little bit of the extra variance out of the system. So, when we go to fight the Duke, what do we want to be? I mean, I guess we change right now, right? There's no sense in hanging on. Do I keep everything about about my job, everything that I've learned? Do I keep my support abilities and my... Well, it looks like you have a pretty small group of support abilities that are available. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's hit the scroll. What did I do with it? Oh, it would be in my consumables, right? Use item. Okay. Innate abilities will be lost. So I think we want to switch to Hunter. Take advantage of our ranged ability. So these get lost. Okay, so we're back to drawing from the full deck. That's actually totally fine with me. I am okay with that. Get 10 CT with each shot of a ranged weapon. Wolf Companion. No penalty using a bow in melee. Improved swiftness. Yeah. This is good. I'm pleased with this. More reason to lean into critting. Alright, so the next thing we need to pick up is maybe grappling hook, maybe bear traps. Alright, we should... hold on. So this is not the right staircase. We should probably just keep a little bit of healing going. Slow drip of health. Okay, this is the way up. So we definitely want to refill before we go up. I just wasn't sure how much further we were going. So we've got a flush. Let's use it. So what is super haste? I'm assuming, yeah, I'm gaining extra CT. Oh, he's gonna bull rush me, right? Oh wow, so it just gives you like a huge number of free turns. And apparently the Harp of Havoc's effect can shoot at enemies that you can't actually see. That's pretty crazy. Okay, and we can just keep using our bow in melee. That's actually really nice. Until you can't anymore. Keep using the bow until you can't. Take this. Throw my garbage cards at you. Okay, I think it's time to go back to town. We are certainly not going after the Duke. We're certainly not going after the Duke while we're missing 350 health. So... what do you have that's exciting? Phalanx robes... I like having a little bit of physical resistance. I will take a scroll of teleportation off of you, though. Oh, actually, she doesn't have any new... yeah. Mint herb brew, lightning brew. I like mint herb brew very much. Please keep selling it to me. Okay, so we have a lot of abilities that should be fairly powerful in the Duke fight. We've held on to enough money to maybe just blow him up with our money thing. Do I want to stow some stuff away before we, you know, just in case, on the off chance. Yeah, let's put that in there. I guess we don't really need to throw anything else in there. You know, there's some tiny chance that we get horribly murdered by this boss, right? It could happen. I know it's never happened before, obviously, but it could happen. It doesn't mean it's impossible. Okay, let's go plant our trees as well. Oh, actually, I'm out of plots. I think I still have seeds. I'm not clicking on that. Yeah, I still have orchid seeds. I wonder if the number of trees that you plant can be expanded. Yep, haul back magic seeds, plant them over here. Professional dirt piles. Alright, what else do trees do? Let them grow nice and old. Old trees drop more food. If you chop them down, you can get XP and JP. That's kind of cool. I could see there being situations where that's worth doing. Now, we do have another thing. Oh, hey, now my mouse wheel works in the menu. Although it doesn't move the little thing. That's weird. They patched the game like 3 times today, so... Floors 3, starts at level 4, ends at level 5. I mean, we just did a bunch of level 4 and 5 floors, right? I mean, obviously I have to do it without my harp, because we'll be inside the harp. But I have a bow, don't I? Yeah. It has lower weapon power, but its damage is based on swiftness, and our swiftness is considerably higher than our strength. So yeah, we'll use our chemist short bow, we'll go in there. But that's going to have to wait till tomorrow, because I have taken forever getting to this point. So, hate to leave you guys in suspense, but that's going to be it for today. Come back tomorrow, we're going to go inside our harp and try to upgrade it one more time, and then we're taking on Duke Dirtbeak. Hopefully this multi-classing stuff turns out to be powerful and doesn't just get me killed. And we'll see you then.